Then he fought the man lizard. Hi everyone!
Hello!
Hi! Welcome back to another Friday. Have I turned that off? No, I haven't muted it. There we go. That's better.
So we're still partying.
Hi, welcome everyone. And another Friday night Trekkie Girls live chat. Mm-hmm. We're fresh, literally just stopped Netflix from playing the latest episode of Star Trek Discovery, The Saints of Imperfection. So this is our raw reaction.
Just started breathing again, I think.
There was a moment we all took a breath at the same time, wasn't it? When was that? It was
just as the mycelium started to go back again, started to retract.
Yeah. We all just kind of took this
some serious tension there.
Yeah.
Serious tension.
Absolutely. It was quite intense. Yeah. God, a lot happened in that episode.
A lot happened.
Except for one thing that didn't happen, and that is
what the Spock? Like seriously, when are we going to see this guy?
Is he in season 2? I just need to know.
Is he even in it?
Really?
Is he real?
Is it all a lie?
Yeah.
I would probably be the season 2 cliffhanger.
Yeah,
they'll find him right at the very end of season 2.
Probably. Really...
I don't know if there was a mid-season break, it would be that one. It would be the cliffhanger.
But I think they're teasing us on it because I'm sure they said last week he was going to be on it, and I'm sure they're teasing us.
Well, he was on it. He was just in the little spacecraft, wasn't he?
Yeah, we hear his voice.
We see him.
We've read his logs.
Yeah.
We want Spock right now.
We want Spock.
So what the Spock is going on with Spock?
Yeah.
And of course this brings in the whole Section 31 are looking for him as well, and it seems. Now I've got some. Now Section 31 are interesting because I get the feeling in this time they're kind of a bit more acceptable.
Yes.
Maybe they're like division, like temporal investigations.
Yeah, I'm assuming because like Pike knew about them.
Yeah.
These are the bad. Just like
so when you say in this time, what do you mean?
In this year.
Era.
Right.
This era.
Because it's early on.
Yeah. Because by TNG,
they're rogue.
No, I reckon they don't. We've never heard them mentioned, not until Deep Space Nine. In which case, it's they shouldn't really exist.
They become a lot more secret ops.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Do you think what they do right now is why they become secret ops later?
I think you're right. I think that's exactly what they're doing. They're building up the story of why Section 31 had to kind of go away, at least publicly.
Yes.
Because Admiral Cornwell is, in charge of them in this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, nice to see her back.
Oh,
we were like that.
Yeah.
Whoa!
That's right, Tim. Ash has the badge. The fact that they have a Starfleet badge sort of says it is much more official.
I think he's saying because it was a comm badge, so he used his badge to contact the other ship.
Oh God!
That's what Pike said. It's like, what sort of technology is that?
I didn't even twig on
that. And they
had
the cloaking technology.
The cloaking technology I got.
So they have some serious...
They have some serious
tech.
Yeah, I got the cloaking technology and I was my mind was racing. When was the Treaty of Algernon was 100 years before TNG as well. I think it might be slightly after Discovery.
Okay.
Or it might be just before, I can't remember. I think it might be after. Was it between Enterprise and... I don't know.
You tell us.
I failed my Starfleet Academy history, clearly. Hi, Sven from Germany. Yeah, so that I think it's kind of interesting if you look at Section 31 throughout the years. In Enterprise, it was kind of like, who are they, or were they these people? Here they seem much more acceptable.
Really?
They get their own badge. And
maybe it's Georgiana. Maybe she does it. Maybe she makes them bad.
Oh, you're probably right. She's probably going to blow it.
She wants that guy's job, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She wants the job of Emperor of the Federation. Why have just the Terranet? Why just have others of you?
And of course, there is another What the Spock. Dr. Culber. You were really shocked, weren't you? You were like, was not expecting that.
No, I wasn't expecting. I was thinking it was going to be. I thought the Beast would either be the Discovery, Stamets, or a Gorgomander. Gorgomander.
See, I thought because they were going into the mycelium network, I was like, they've got to find him. So it didn't shock me hugely.
I was a bit surprised. I loved that twist. Because I was watching it thinking they're going to just walk through that wall. I'm like, he can't. Because I thought, there's no way that's going to work. He doesn't, how did they physically get him from a dead body to there? So that was a really good moment, which they, I thought was really well written. The way they kind of said, actually, you know what? There was a lot of science behind it. He needs a physical corporation.
I wish I could think that fast. Tilly's just
no.
hang on a minute. And then Burnham gets it straight away. Like,
Christoph, hey, you're in London. Hi. Hope you had a great time, Christoph. Really good to see you at the weekend.
Really good to see you.
Wish we'd had a chance to buy you a drink. We kept trying.
Yes, I think we owe you some drinks. Definitely.
Birmingham.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so much. I had a mention of Cestus 3, and I can't remember now. I was so excited about hearing Cestus 3. That I can't remember what context this is in, but Cestus, I'm pretty sure that was the.
What is this?
I'm pretty sure, and literally we were just fresh from the episode, so no time to memory out for anything. I'm pretty sure that's the planet from the fight with the Gorn. Yeah. So, but I can't remember what the discovery.
What does that mean?
I can't remember what the discovery reference was.
Have to rewatch it.
Rewatch
it. The Stamets and Colbert scenes were mesmerising to watch.
They were good.
Definitely.
But didn't I get the giggles again?
Oh yeah. It's just getting to that serious where they're all looking at the cocoon like, is he going to be there? Is he going to be there? And she just bursts out laughing like, Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura climbing out of the rhino's butt, you know. He was naked.
He was naked.
That was great.
I love dropping some naked Wilson Cruz in there.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
Go on, yeah. Great typo. So that was a different episode when Kirk got the horn.
It's Lizzie, isn't it? Hi
Lizzie. Hi.
Oh, hi.
I still got you, Jim.
James.
I know. Terrible. Alrighty then. Shall we do a blending in section?
Ooh.
This is the part of the evening where we talk about our Star Trek themed drinks.
Before you have none left.
Before we have none undressed. And today we're going to do the Detmer Disco.
Except that's not what you're drinking.
Okay,
No, we're drinking margaritas.
So what is in a Detmer Disco, Sam?
I'm going to make one right now.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Live on camera.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? So let's get the pictures. Alright, it's a gigantic bottle of champagne I bought.
So is this something you've created?
No, God, no. I
Oh.
don't create stuff. No. Everything cocktail-wise has already been invented. There
Oh,
are
okay.
no unique combinations left, I'm sure.
Of alcohol?
No.
Every so often you think you've made one and then you
You realise you've just ripped somebody else.
This is a rip-off of someone else's drink, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted a drink that tasted like donut. Because I'm referring to the episode with
Detmer's Doughnut.
Yeah.
You're talking about her starship maneuver. Where she donutted the ship. So I thought, she could make a Detmer Doughnut.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also thought of Rekha Sharma, who loves donuts, according to her Instagram feed. So now I'm going to do some layering. Oh, shame, you can't see. This. I'm just going to put this is Bailey's, by the way. Bailey's, I hope, yeah. Just grab stuff from behind the bar.
Oh, look at that.
I know, right?
Wow.
I've only had one margarita.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about
Sorry.
sending
Oh,
bar?
look. Oh, Bailey's on my hand.
Oh, no.
Oh. What a shame.
I'll attend a bar when I live in the 24th century because that will be literally the only job I'll be qualified to do. I'll be like, I don't even know anything about whales. I can't even do that. I'll just have to go do... I mean, what would you do if you lived in the 24th century? I mean, like...
Taylor.
A tailor?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You mean spy.
Yes. But I say Taylor.
A plain and simple tailor. Yeah, we're also going to have a donut to down the donut. You know, you take a bite of the donut afterwards. Down the donut. You take a bite of the donut afterwards, but you know, I left them
So it's like a
behind.
tequila shot, but sweeter.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
It tastes like donuts.
Sounds a lot
Does it
better.
taste like donuts?
I tried one the other night.
And
it
you'll try the
tasted-
donut afterwards.
The donut tasted great, but you know, it tastes like Bailey's. Like you can barely taste the shampoo, in all honesty. But you know, let's have a bit of fun. Sarah, unfortunately, I'm guessing you're not having one.
I'm not having one, yeah.
Oh well, cheers.
I would have a donut, but you forgot them. Oh my god, they're actually downing them. Oh my gosh.
It's nice. Yeah, it just tastes like Bailey's, doesn't it?
Bailey's.
Yeah. Yes. So
And this is where it goes down.
right, and now I'm done. Shout out to Sarah. Oh, look, James giving you a shout. Oh my god, we got a big gold question here, which you can't even read the beginning of it. Let's see if I can see it on here. That's not our chat. Okay, so discover a bit more fillers like this. How Starfleet are going to deal with. I'll do it a little bit. Try and okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of explaining going on in this season. To be fair, but there was the bit about the Spock and the Red Angel all came back, didn't it?
It did.
So was there new information there? I was a little bit
overwhelmed
by everything that happened previously to listen to what Admiral Cornwell actually said.
Cornwell was like, yay, Cornwell. And she mentioned that there'd been a discovery of tachyon emissions, which I always assume. She said it can be attributed to time travel. But to me, tachyons are warp signatures.
Yeah. Or transporters.
Yeah.
So the Section 31 guy said time travel.
Yeah.
Pike said warp signatures.
Could also be,
So, but do you suspect Section 31 might know more?
Exactly.
More,
Yeah.
so maybe that's why he said time travel.
So if we're assuming that there's time travel involved, that goes back to the whole red matter, or could link to the whole red matter storyline.
That's one of our theories, isn't it? One of our theories we've been saying week after week is we wonder whether there's a link between Spock's red matter from the JJ universe to these red signals here, and I wonder whether maybe even the Red Angel could indeed be Spock for some reason.
Ooh.
I know, Lizzie, we're the same. I heard that little. I'm sure there's a little bit of TNG in today's music. I don't know whether I imagined that, but I was trying to listen too hard for that. Which kind of then brings us to a new section, which I don't know why it's new because we do this every week. You can't stop a girl speculating.
So I'm pretty sure I read.
Read
that you have a Pike theory.
I have a Pike theory.
Yeah. I was like,
you read that, didn't
I read it in our post.
Yes.
One of us had the Pike theory, and I guessed it was you.
That's not going to be me, is it?
I have a theory, okay?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about why is it Pike in the 3 JJ movies and in this timeline, in Discovery, is so nice. Like, why is he so lovely?
Much more likeable than the original Pike.
And then the original Pike in the cage, just kind of a dick. I don't really like him. Like, he's angry. He does not seem the same person. Which got me thinking.
Ooh.
What if the Pike we see in the cage isn't our Pike from our universe?
Is it Mirror Pike?
What if there's some mission to go capture Prime Lorca and Pike gets swapped over?
Ooh, look at you with the theories.
I'll just write the episode right now.
You with the theories.
Right? What do you think? What do you think of my theory?
Wow.
I like it. Yeah. I do like it. It would explain it. And perhaps why he decides to do what he does. Like, like after the cage he stays on the planet. That might be a whole part of it, escaping back to a reality closer to his own. Yeah.
Does that mean we have to lose Prime Pike? Because I like him.
Yeah, he'll be gone. But I mean, nothing good happens to Pike in any universe. Like.
No.
He just always ends up
Yeah.
like paralysed and
dead.
Yeah.
But what if maybe that explains what goes on with the death penalty in Talos, and maybe Georgiou's there as well. Maybe that's where they shove all the Section 31 and Prime
big
universe
theory.
Big theory.
Yeah.
Simple, he's not burnt out yet.
Yeah.
Maybe. But I like my theory.
We will see. We will see.
Yes, that's kind of one of my speculations.
I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. I swear Pike's getting greyer by the episode.
Yes.
Well, I thought his hair was getting higher at one point. I was like, that's a big
Blue
comb
going
up.
up.
It's a big
And then went down a bit. I was like, oh, there's that.
And we got some some Trek bounding going on. This is where we talk about our wearing Star Trek attire that isn't necessarily cosplay, but a tribute to it. Carol, want to show us?
So this is my gold bubble.
We'll take some pictures later.
And it's the Mirror Universe they dress. I also wore a cape with it.
Very nice.
Very Captain Georgiou. And
you're wearing Captain Picard
I
again.
got Captain Picard again on. Yes, this is my Captain Picard again. I got this. I bought this when I was actually in Vegas, but you can get it all over the internet. It's been fairly well. It's been through some pretty harsh washing machines.
Travels
It's
well.
travelled around some pretty funky laundrettes, to be fair, and I tend to wear it on aeroplanes. Because it's a good place to wear it on an aeroplane, because you attract people you want to talk to.
And the others
don't
leave you
come
alone.
in. And Sarah, yours is very creative.
I'm channeling, is it Marta?
Yeah.
Marta today.
Love it.
I'm a bit hot.
Go and kiss Kurt. Yeah, you take it off if you want.
I'm like,
It looks
I'm
lovely.
having a bit of but look, boom!
Where did you get yours from?
Asda.
Nice.
Asda's finest, darling.
Lovely.
Oh, I've got my disco t-shirt underneath, so shoving my boobs in the camera. Oh, that's better. I'm a bit hot, sorry.
Right, any other questions or comments? Oh, look, we're going to put one there though. Pike is yum. Yes. I think one of the reasons he's so yum is because he's so nice.
It's true.
You know,
You do like nice
I
boys.
really like nice people, don't I?
You really do.
I've got to think.
Oh, James is wearing his Captain Kirk pants.
Thanks, James.
Nice image, thanks, hon. Send us a picture.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Yeah, and we need proof.
This isn't an open invitation.
Oh, we're going to get sent dick pics.
No, don't say it.
Only if there was
Back
cruises.
to
That's
Wilson-
fine.
Well, that's it.
yeah.
Back to Wilson Cruise, naked in engineering.
Nice
Oh.
segue. Nice bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, there's back together.
Together.
I know, that was cool. I'm
Oh,
so
God.
glad they got him back.
Mm.
That
I wonder
was-
if like when it was like the first season, he was, you know, do you think he knew he was just a one season character? Do you knew he was going to be killed off, or?
I get the feeling he knew exactly what was going to happen. They said, because he pretty much said it. He said it openly a lot. They said, we're gonna kill you off. He cried, and then they said, don't worry. And he's always said, he's always implied.
Do you think they're always like 2 or 3 seasons ahead with what they're writing, so they have ideas that probably change over time?
Yeah.
I think there's probably a good old arch to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suspect, don't know, but
It's very exciting.
did we all cry? Oh.
I didn't cry because I couldn't breathe, but I would have cried if I could have breathed.
I cried when his arm disappeared through the
Oh,
doorway.
yes.
I was
It made me really sad with how scared he was, and then
Yeah.
you're trying to process so much information at once. Like there's a monster. Oh, he's the monster, and why is he killing them? And like, oh no, he's protecting himself.
Yeah.
And then you realise actually that every time it touched Tilly, it really hurt her. So
Yeah.
that's been happening to him for how many
Yeah.
months has he
Yeah.
been there? And you're just like processing all this information.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the poor guy. You know, there's going to be some PTSD going on there. I
Yeah.
think.
And there is a lot to process in that episode,
Yeah.
isn't there?
There really
Because
is.
we got a lot of stories going on, and like part of me still wondered, was May manipulating Tilly? You know, she said that she was trying to be groomed for something. Was she being honest with her? Was what was going through my mind in this episode. It seems now they were being honest, but I did wonder whether there was that manipulation still happening. She found a way to get through to Tilly.
Yeah.
But, hey, Trekkie Rob, and to, I'm guessing, Jeff MW. We have a small group in Ferguson, Missouri. USS Ranger, that sounds nice.
Yeah, I think that was the sad thing at the end, is that they were actually both good, but they didn't realise they were actually hurting each other.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, good explanation.
Oh, do you think we've seen the last of the mycelial network in that way?
No.
I think Tilly has to go back.
Oh, really?
No, she Pinky promised.
She
Oh,
did.
she did,
promise.
yeah.
She said they'd see each other again,
Yeah.
didn't they?
But the only way to do that is for one of them to cross.
So now they've taken. So Culber was like it was hurting them because he was covering himself in the trees. The tree
Yes.
bark.
Yeah.
The tree bark.
Yeah.
Okay. So can they not jump anymore? that in itself wasn't causing the mycelial network problems. It was just the fact that Colbert got dumped there, and they were trying to eat him. But
I think that was the big problem, wasn't it? But I wonder whether there's. I get the feeling there's going to be some connection to Discovery jumping and harming the mycelial network.
yeah.
I think that's
it
going to
still
be
doesn't
something
explain
that comes out.
why she was wanting to attack Stamets in the first place.
I think.
Do you know what I mean? Her mission originally was, take me to your captain.
I think the ship jumping was hurting the network as well. I think that was implied in the start. So she thought he was the captain because he was the one jumping through.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yes, Steep Stream Geek, you're right. They have been like mini films. They've it has been. In fact, the whole season, I would say, has been.
That like wall of mycelium oil.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
they're all like jumping back and
Yeah.
falling down. You're like,
Yeah. Never give up, never surrender.
I did think someone was going to get it.
I did.
I thought somebody was going to get turned into a ball of mush.
We need to talk about Tyler.
Oh my god, we haven't even touched on Tyler, have we?
No.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
that was that awkward moment when they were talking about they found Hugh Culber and Michael Burnham's talking to Pike on the comms. It's
Yeah.
like, someone's here, don't tell Ash. Ash sort of killed him. Both killed him, baby. Yeah, so he's in section 31 now.
Yeah.
Baby's on Borath, or whatever the planet's called. And
Cool tractor beam technology as well.
that was cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It was a good. The tractor beam I thought was a good transition between TNG and Enterprise with like the grapplers. It kind of looked like that. And yeah, so Tyler's back. He's in section 31.
Do you think he might be in the section 31 series?
Oh, maybe.
Spin it out.
Yeah, maybe. That's
Maybe
a good
never.
idea.
Did I hear something they don't think that will be until after Discovery's finished?
Yeah,
Sure,
I read that.
yeah.
It might not be for another 100 years in actual time.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It'd be the same time we see Spock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Lizzie, you're right. I think the baby. There's a lot of talk about the baby being
The albino.
the albino.
But that's what we all speculated with Bob at the beginning,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
And he's a bad guy, right?
Who, the albino?
The albino.
Yeah.
So this is the thing, he's being raised by monks. How does he turn bad? Or are they bad monks?
Well, some religious people can be bad.
Yeah, true. True, I suppose. And they're Klingons after all. Are they Klingon monks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So much to...
Also, you've got to remember he's been orphaned. He's going to blame Cole. He's going to hear about Cole. Like the albino kills Cole's children.
Oh.
Yeah.
Spoilers, sorry,
Do you
Sarah.
think...
Have you seen it? Haven't you
Do
seen
you
it?
think Ken Mitchell will play all of them?
All the children, yeah.
All of the children. All of them.
It's section 31. Good.
What a nutty professor.
Yeah.
All different versions.
Oh yeah. All played by Kenneth Mitchell. Yeah.
I would watch that.
That would be good. That would be good. Got a question: is section 31 good, evil, or grey?
I think it's grey at the moment.
I was just going to say, I think it's grey right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are they evil? Do they turn out to be evil?
I don't think. I don't believe in evil. I don't think evil's a thing really.
They just get a bit power happy?
I think they have ethics that are very contrary to mine.
Okay. So they do what they think is right.
Yeah, they're those people that mouth off and say, "We do what's got to be done." They're those people.
Right.
Picard would find a way. There are people who find a way, but
Section 31 will just pull the trigger.
yeah.
Oh, Trek Suicide Squad.
Yeah, I like it. Have a soft spot for May. We do too, Trekkie Rob.
We want to see
I
more of
love
her.
her.
We want to
I
see
love
more
her.
of her.
Yeah.
She's kind of like the nice version of the girl from Imaginary Friend.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to engineering, Clara.
Yeah.
But she'd say it really cool, not like me. Don't do that lie, Sam.
Perfect Garrett grey. That's right. Yeah.
Yes, Cardassian face grey. Oh. Yeah, so Tyler, I wonder what will happen to Tyler. I wonder if you're right. I wonder. And I loved Pike giving him a bit of hassle today.
I did, yeah.
Because if you hadn't been on the journey, you'd kind of be right to, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If you hadn't been there on that journey.
Right now, Pike is just like Picard, isn't he? Like, like moral and.
Yeah, I think he's probably not. He's kind of like a young Picard, I imagine.
Yeah.
There was no way I would have thought today Picard would have stood to Michael Burnham and saying, "I can't tell you right now." He would have been in that office, and she would have been in that office, and Picard would have been yelling down her throat.
Really?
Yeah, like think about the episode Pegasus when Riker wouldn't tell Picard. You know, Picard says, you know, as a mate, what's going on with you and the captain? And he's like, oh, you know, what's going on with that captain? And he's like, oh, I can't really say. And Picard totally went from nice mode to, wait, I asked you a question. You know, in 30, like, in about 0 seconds, he just,
He trusts her though.
Yeah, he does trust her, but, you know, still. I think he's still trying to win over them, and maybe I think he's going through helping them go through a healing process. That they've had a bad captain, and he doesn't want them to, I don't know, not trust a new captain. You know, it could affect their judgment of.
Also, in fact, he wasn't there for the war, so he doesn't quite know what they've all been through. So there are secrets and stuff he doesn't know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
got that.
Yeah.
He's gonna freak out, isn't he, when he finds out the truth?
If he finds out the truth.
She'll tell him.
What about Georgiou?
Yeah.
Oh, he'll find out eventually. Yeah.
He said don't. He said don't make me chase you.
Yeah.
So he will find out the truth, but he's gonna freak out, isn't he? He's not gonna like that very much.
Yeah.
I do wonder what her end game is.
Georgiou's.
Like you say, does she want to be an emperor of this universe?
I think that's right. Picard
Empress.
wouldn't have given the New Eden guy the power supply. He wouldn't have.
No.
In New Eden, I don't think he would have.
I don't know. Picard can be talked around to things. I think.
True.
Like,
He can.
who watches the Watchers? At first, he was like, "No, I'm not gonna show myself," and then the crew talk to him, and he listens. But yeah. Oh, you reminded me the duct tape episode. Did you feel like watching classic MacGyver episode? I've not watched MacGyver. I don't know.
I only know the reference from Simpsons.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. Okay, that brings us to. Thank you for the reminder, because it's nearly up. Time's up. Whose meme is that anyway? We just shifted. Oh, the chat's disappeared a minute. Whose meme is that anyway? And we've got some great memes today. This week has been brilliant. This is one of my favourites. Lee Sargent on Twitter did this one.
Love this one.
It's a theory on what Michael Burnham did to upset Spock so much, and it's the good old helmet, which is probably one of the shitest pieces of the Trek merchandise that's made its way into popularity in recent years for some reason. Then there was, in case you're listening and not watching it, it's Michael Burnham stole Spock's helmet.
That's about it, really.
There was another good one this week. It was this brilliant one on the Positive Fans. Don't know who wrote it originally, but someone called A posted it. My response when a Star Trek fan criticises Discovery: small words from a small being trying to attack what it doesn't understand. I love that one. That one made me laugh. And then there was this little gem. Oh, turn that off. Oh, jeez. Buttons. Oh yeah, this is dreaming about humans' potential to achieve Star Trek-like future. Realising World War III is still ahead of us. That's me every day. Every day. But I've got to include the meme I was going to about Reno and duct tape.
Oh, I love Reno. I see
She
more
was
of
fantastic,
her. I
wasn't
see
she?
more of her.
She was really good. So let's go to our last section. Who was this week's disco star?
Oh, you're looking at me.
Yeah.
I'm looking
I
at both.
prepared
Anyone would
myself.
like to? No, neither have I. Although I think I know.
I'm going to go with Colbert.
Oh,
The Return of.
The Return of Colbert.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with May.
Ooh,
Doing the right thing.
All right,
in the
okay.
end.
Well done. And I'm going to go with Hugh Colbert as well.
Oh.
So we've got some good choices. Hugh Colbert and May, Disco Stars this week. Yay! Great. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for another Friday night Trekkie Girls. We hope we see you again next week. And thanks for joining us. Have a good evening, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, let's do the end bit.